In this video, we're going to talk about Argentina's business formation and company incorporations. If you're looking to do business in Argentina by incorporating a business in Buenos Aires or anywhere nationwide, watch this video as I will explain absolutely everything that you must comply with in order to be up and running and fully in compliance with absolutely every single Argentine agency in order to start doing business with an Argentine corporation. These are the three requirements you must meet to own an SA, which stands for Sociedad Anónima, and it's the equivalent in the USA to an Inc. or a Corp. Or you can own an SRL, which stands for Sociedad de Responsabilidad Limitada, and is the equivalent in the USA to an LLC. The difference between one and the other, the SA or Inc., and the SRL or the LLC, is the same as in the USA. You can't have more than 50 shareholders in an SRL and it can't trade public, while with the SA or Inc. Corp, it can end up trading public and have more than 50 or unlimited shareholders. The three requirements to have a corporate structure in Argentina are: one, issuing a corporate deed, which is the equivalent to the articles of incorporation and the bylaws, both in one. The most important part of the Argentine corporate deed is the social object. In this section, you have to explain with mathematical precision everything that you plan your company to be doing in Argentina. This is why you must be extremely careful with what the social object will state. After years of incorporating businesses in Argentina, let me give you a tip to avoid failing here. Let's say you want to incorporate a crypto business, for example. Look up a few of the top competitors that you will have in Argentina, for example, Binance in Argentina, and look up their deed online and copy their social object. In that way, you will avoid getting rejected by IGJ, and you can pick the great ideas that their lawyers chose at the time of creating that social object. And of course, today, with the assistance of AI, ask AI to improve it, making sure it does not get rejected by IGJ, which is Argentina's Department of Corporations. Second requirement is obtaining a corporate tax ID called CUIT, C-U-I-T, equal to USA's EIN. In order for a corp to have a CUIT, all of its local and foreign shareholders must first possess their tax IDs called CDI, which is the same in the USA as an I-10. Third requirement is having a corporate bank account. Our law firm works with most banks in Argentina, but we work closely with Santander of Spain, Banco de Galicia of Spain, ICBC of China, and BNA of Argentina, which stands for Banco Nación Argentina. These are our favorite banks, even though if you have other preferences, we have the connections to get you other bank accounts at most other banking institutions. Finally, the fourth requirement, if you will not have any shareholders residing in Argentina, because you will only be doing business in Argentina and no one at the team will be residing here, we can provide you with a local director, which is a requirement that IGJ, Argentina's social security system, and Argentina's tax agency require. This requirement can be found in Argentina's law 19550 of commercial societies on its articles 256 and 157. The requirement is that the real domicile has to be somewhere physically in Argentina. That's the legal requirement. Incorporating can take anywhere from 30 to 45 days. All through these years of incorporating hundreds of businesses, I have personally learned that if clients are diligent and help us moving fast with what we require, the incorporation process can take anywhere from 30 to 45 days. It takes more only if clients take longer to obtain what our law firm requests. As for choosing the name of your Argentine corporation, it's a process where you submit at least 3 options, and within 48 hours, we are advised which options become available. You can also register an Argentine domain as well and register the trademark if your company requires it and it's necessary. Here's a list of the documents that we normally request to most of our foreign clients from abroad. One, a clear scanned PDF copy of every shareholder's passport where the four borders of the passport are visible, which is the first piece of information that we require for every single client. Second is a criminal background check in case shareholders are later pursuing some type of residence or even obtaining Argentina's citizenship and passport. If this is your case, please obtain your birth certificate as well as your marriage if you are married, and birth certificates for your children if they are uh, minors below the age of 18. Third, a biography, resume, or CV, which explains who each shareholder is for KYC purposes. And fourth, letters of recommendation of at least one banking institution with whom each shareholder banks back where they reside. A basic rule for every document being sent is that everything must be in original version, certified by a local agency, legalized by an Argentine consulate, or apostilled by your foreign ministry or secretary of state, and translated by a licensed translator. You can certainly use our translators locally, which are usually less expensive than getting something translated back in your country to Spanish, as opposed to getting it translated in Argentina in Spanish, but we leave that decision up to you as long as it's properly translated by someone who is duly licensed. If your company is in the process of hiring employees, especially software developers or people in the tech industry, we have vast experience assisting many of our clients with hiring today in excess of probably more than 2,000 employees at the very least. Most businesses require a municipal habilitation or business permit, especially if you will have a store dealing with the general public or if you are in the following industries. The ones that require a professional license, such as a lawyer for a law firm or a doctor for a clinic or hospital, are of course mandatory. But the typical industries that require special permits are financial and investment, healthcare and pharmaceutical, construction and real estate, energy and mining, food and beverages, and transportation, insurance, entertainment, gaming and broadcasting, chemical and industrial production, and tourism and hospitality. We have experience with obtaining these licenses. In short, we assist businesses by obtaining additional sector-specific licenses depending on their activity. If you have questions on doing business in Argentina or incorporating, call us through WhatsApp in USA at +1 925 791 8555 and in Argentina at +54 911 4162 0021 or visit lemaris.com. You can email us at lemaris@lemaris.com or send us a message through our website's contact form. Thank you. Gracias.